So there's been a little bit of confusion on how to do the mods for Project Zomboid. This is kind of like a quick video because I gotta leave for work in like 30 minutes and I still have to brush my teeth and I still have to get dressed. But I'm gonna try to like throw this together so that you understand it a little bit more, right? A little bit of trial and error came into play. So I'm not 100% sure what all you need. So I'm gonna do like a quick, like, how do I say this? A quick test because I ended up putting both of the things in and then the mod started working. So let's look for another mod. This is a simple UI mod that I put in and I showed in the last video that I made. So what I had to do is I had to find another mod that works. I also clicked on the multiplayer tab just to try to get the best I could possibly get. Here's a revival thing, which is pretty good. This is a simple UI one that I put in there. I don't know all the mods that you want it to do, but you're throwing so much stuff at the wall that you can't tell what the heck's going on. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff that's useless too. It's just aesthetics, but it's something that you want, and it could also be causing it to crash because this is a server. It's not your personal game. Okay, let's see. Bigger backpack, blah, blah, blah. I still couldn't get the other one to work. Let's see. Alright, well, can't do bigger, so we're just gonna do moodles and see what happens. Oh, well, I need to spell moodles better, so, because I'm an idiot. I'm gonna catch shit for that, ain't I? Alright, let's go. There we go. So, we got the bigger moodles, right? Goes from this size to that size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to bring it here. Line 58, I believe. No, it's not 58. It is 55. My bad. I am so sorry. I suck. I suck at this. Alright, so I'm going to put the semicolon behind there. At this here. I don't know if I actually have to do the mod ID with it, but that's what I did last time. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to open up the Steam Workshop, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to copy the Workshop ID, and then I'm going to scroll down to I think 180 something, 182, put it in, paste, and then I'm going to save changes. Changes have been successfully saved. So this is important. Click general because that's what I need to do. And I'm going to stop the server. I only have the one shot at this. The server will be down by the time I get off work, so it's going to be much harder to describe how to do this. I also do not think I had the right version of this game installed for Steam on this computer. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to kind of check to see. I do not. Alright, so Alright, so, hold on, let me do something. Jeez, I don't like that at all. Let's stop that. Alright. Alright, that should get it to work, but I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance, I guess. Well, apparently it super installs really fast. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start the game and see if the mod is actually on. Let's do that. Because I could be wrong. I could very much so be wrong that it's working. If so, much faster process than I actually thought. A lot more simple. So, let's see. Now, there's something else I also thought of. I don't think you need the specific password. I just think that you need access to the server. Your password is your password. So, I'm going to make up a name. Jeez, I'm making a dick joke and it's harder to do. And I'm just gonna make up a password. So I was right. It's whatever passwords you want to use. Now, it didn't make me download anything. See if it's actually on there, if it's already downloaded previously. Alright, so this mod works right here. I don't know where the Moodles are because it's supposed to be bigger, but I also don't have one yet. So this is one of the mods that Mantis has already had. Well, I don't have my controller connected, so... Oh, there we go. Options. Controller. There we go. Accept. Interesting that it's not working. There we go. What the hell is going on with this thing? Alright, is there any way I can check it? It should pop up whenever I see a zombie. No, did not work. That mod probably does not work. So we're going to put out the desktop. Alright, so first thing I have to check, because this is a trial and error type deal. first thing I gotta check is this. Alright, so I put that in there. And I put the number in here. Let's see if I actually need to end it with a semicolon. Maybe that was the problem. Okay, so I'm going to stop the server once again. I think I got the password. I don't know. I could be wrong. But it also seemed like the Moodles were smaller than I was used to as well. So, all right. I should have turned it off with the power of movie magic, but I didn't do that because I'm an idiot. So start the server back up. I know it seems like tedium, but this is the route you have to go with mods, and I'm just hoping that this thing's gonna work. I was hoping it's just gonna work because I legitimately have to get ready for work. I'm like goofing around with this because I gotta try to explain it, and it's much easier to explain through video than it is to try to coach somebody over the internet on how to do it. All right, I've done that. Refresh, it's going to say it's not there. Yep. There we go. So it's there. All right. Phew. All right. Loading mods. Okay. Make you start over every time. Should be zombies everywhere, and it didn't change it, so that one does not work. So that mod does not work, so I'm gonna have to do a different mod. It's a bunch of trial and error though, a bunch of it, so I'm gonna have to pop up Steam again. Did I bring up the Steam Workshop? Oh my god, I'm so terrible at this now. So, movie magic. So, once again, I have another issue. Ooh, I should have turned that down a long time ago. So, trying to figure out which mods work, I just clicked on the multiplayer tab. And the only one that I got to work was in the multiplayer tab. Anything else that I grab out does not seem to work. Right, so there's got to be some other stuff that's going on. Wow, you can change the music. That sounds about right, I guess. Let's see. So I want to put one on that I can actually show you. Working, but I also don't have a lot of time. A lot of this is just adding music to the radio stations. From what I can see, so like I said, it's all about that trial and that error. Alright. I am not 100% sure all the mods that he actually wants, but I am willing to try to figure it out. But this is the last day I have the server, so this is the most I can possibly do in explaining it. Indestructible doors. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's do this because this is the only one I can think of that's quick, or some more traits, I guess. Yeah. Here we'll do this design. Well, no, I won't be able to check that. This one I can. Alright. So, we go through, just like always. Uh-oh. That's going to be a bit of a problem. So, I'm going to put in the workshop ID. And then, config files. Let's go for the workshop ID. And then I had to copy all 3 of those lines for that. Or all 4 of them, so... How am I like brain farting on this one right now when I know it's like 180 something? There it goes. So paste and put the semicolon there, and then we're gonna go up to 50 something. There we go. Now I have to film this. So I normally do this on 2 different things. Copy, because I normally, I'm just gonna paste it because I got double screens. So, and then there we go. Oh god, dyslexia just took me. And one more. Save changes. Cool, they've been saved. General. Shut off the server. And through the beauty of movie magic. Ta-da! Alright. We're just going to be quick about this. He passed. We're just going to do test. Okay. Test. No more dick jokes. Wasted too many time with the dick jokes. Here we go. Look at that. So, I have the professional skill cap. That's something that I installed. Player stats, bigger Moodles is installed. For some strange reason, it's popped up. I don't know why. But, let's see. Watch it works right now. And then it's just like, well, how did it work? I don't fucking know. I do not know. Sometimes it pops up. Sometimes it doesn't. Maybe one enables another. Okay. So. Alright, so what was that? What was the thing? Oh yeah, the extra stats. I didn't check that. Okay, the Moodles didn't get bigger. That's fucking crazy. Alright. So let's go back. The desktop. I didn't check to see if the mod actually added to the game, because the bigger Moodles one just doesn't work, just like the other map one does not work. It's on there, it just does not work. So some of them work, some of them don't, right? I was too obsessed with the fact that it was just like, oh, it's installed, that I thought that it was gonna work, but it didn't. So we're gonna do test. Which I could have just died, but I need to know if it's actually gonna allow me to continue the game and not have me choose an area. That's super annoying. That means you basically die every time you leave the game. It might be a server setting that I have. Nope. You don't just die whenever you leave the game. Oh, that's cool. There should be more zombies than I can shake a stick at. Jesus Christ, where do they all go? I guess it gives you like, man, that's crazy. Oh, there they go. Okay, cool. You fucks, get away from me. No, you can't keep getting away with this invincible. No. Okay. Alright, so yes, this worked. The mod worked. Because Sloth is not one, Squirrel is also not another one. So yeah, the mod worked. So improves endurance, recovery from infection with Nox based on sickness Moodle level. Okay. So that worked. Adding the extra traits did work. So you have to not throw everything at the wall. You have to try one or another. Some of them will work, some of them won't work. So that's why it wasn't working. That's why whenever I was running the server the first time, I was finding items that aren't in game because the mods for those items work. So I hope this helps. It might not help, but I tried. Thank you. Goodbye.